Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and Foundation continues on the channel. Raptoria is getting even better. We got to make way for progress here as we now need to expand our city and our resources. We need a lot more wood, and would you believe it, we're out. But we're already gathering more as we've got some loggers working on the other side of the river, and times haven't been better for our great nation. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for showing your support. If you haven't already, make sure you blow up that like button and let me know you'd like to see more of our series continue. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here and cheering me on. We're going to clear some territory in some areas here and start selling some other goods and start making some of that good old money. So let's get to it then here as we continue on with Foundation. I also have to try to figure out how to sell this thing. The problem in this game is, well, as you can see, the window is a little too long, so I'm trying to find where the bulldoze button is, but I can't actually see it for the market. The developers have like a weird thing here. But anyway, we're going to get rid of some people here. We're making a new market now, just across the other side. So we're going to do that, and we're going to continue on with our wonderful build, as now we have a new market here. I don't think I can actually bulldoze this one, so we'll have to see if we can do it. There's too many buildings, so hopefully it shrinks down, or I can rename it. Oh, I don't know, something. Hopefully all of this detail disappears, and then I can reach the bottom. So anyway, welcome back, everybody. The city is looking great. What do you think? I like it. I think it looks really good. I think we've done a lot of interesting things that we haven't done before. We have a few churches under construction. We've got our rustic church, but also our big church under construction, too. We're waiting for a lot of wood to be delivered. About 92 in total needed, plus another 15 glass, so they're working on that. But our bridge was completed. We have our military base on hold as we've completed the wall and the main structure and the keep. But we're just building the other towers later for epicness. And I think we have some more things that we can unlock, too. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, the tax office for the Lord Manor. Perfect. We're going to build the Lord Manor up here sometime soon if we get enough support. I will build a monastery on the other side here to build a big bridge. So if you guys continue to dump your support into that like button, I think we should do a big monastery build there, but only if you think it's a good idea, let me know. We'll build a cool little like road or something that goes up there and another bridge that goes across this giant, I guess, crevice or canyon or river or whatever you want to call it. So we have a lot of houses upgrading. We have a lot of demand for wood in the city as a lot of things are being constructed. Most of our workers are being put towards logging over here in the new area of town. We're trying to cut back some trees over here, and especially over there, so we can build our new city too. I don't want to cut all the trees. It looks nice to have some, so I'm keeping that tradition up. I'm going to build a wall over here now to kind of try to separate the wilderness from the city here, and also to keep those darn sheep out. Get out of here, sheep. There we go. Build a nice little brick wall here that goes from one side to the other. Really nice. Perfect. I'm going to build a fountain over here as soon as I can. And we're waiting for this area to empty out, hopefully, so I can actually reach the bottom of the market. Developers, if you're watching, you got to make it so that way the players can actually do that. Otherwise, there's a button down there at the bottom with a bulldozer, and I can't reach it until some of this data clears out. So as soon as everything like zeroes out and disappears, then I'll be able to delete it. We'll get rid of the old market, or we'll make it a big super mega market. If we need to, though. I don't think we ever do. Alright, let's see. Who do we want to assist here? Let's do, what do we have unlocked? Looks like a trade bonus. If we get a few more points, we'll be able to unlock that again. So let's do it for the people. We'll get that trade bonus going. We have 20 days to deliver, or fish. 60 days to deliver 20 fish. Okay. Let's get back to it then. Where are our people? There we are. Alright, so 20 fish needs to be delivered. I also plan on building some more fishing docks here, so we'll have to unlock this territory. We're scoring a lot of new free territories from the king each time we do a military conquest, so we're going to continue to build over there. That's where I think our biggest city is going to be. There's a lot of space there, and it's going to look kind of like this one, except it has more space to do so. Yeah, it looks like we got more notices of people lacking space for homes, and we've kind of laid out a lot of areas for them to live, but the AI is a little picky where they'll actually build a house. So we'll see if we can start building around areas like this. I tried to see if I could get them to build over here, but they're not having it. We're going to have to actually build a village here, I think. Maybe a small town. But we'll have to make reasons for them to want to live there. So we'll have to build yet another market, and windmills, and wells, and things like that. Alright, looks like we're ready with the fish. Let's go ahead and unlock the trade bonus. Good. Alright, so the last thing we need to unlock is for the kingdom, and that just requires more towers. Other than that, the church upon completion should unlock the remaining stuff here. We need 50 splendor to unlock the monastery, wine production, and other things like that. It might not be enough. If it's not, we're going to build another church regardless. And I love it. My favorite little bridge that I built. It looks so cool. It actually functions. It's wonderful. Alright, let's make another little thing here. I'm always making little improvements to the city as if it were like a train. What do you call it? Like a little diorama of a train set or something like that. I love doing that. And I love the fact that our city has a couple of ways in. We've got our way over here. And then it also seems like there was like another way up here people were making their way through. So I put that opening in the path. But it seems like they like to move in over here now. So this is why we built a kind of a winding path here. Looks really strange, doesn't it? Oh, we could actually build a bridge across. That actually might be cool. Raptor, calm down with the bridges. Alright, we'll wait on the bridges, but I'm probably going to build one to make it look epic. So we've got a huge mining area over here, not only for stone, but also we've got berries being picked and also iron that will eventually come in. We don't have it all functioning just yet, but at least the buildings are there so they can work when they need to. Let's do a job update. What do we got here? Don't need any blacksmiths or anything like that. Food stalls we're probably fine on. Stone cutters. Looks like we probably could use some more stone cutters, though maybe not, maybe not. Millers, let's make sure we're assigning them. Let's go ahead and get some troops ready for a mission. Just have to click 1 to 1. Perfect. And let's see, Wooden Keep, we have enough soldiers there. Transporters, wonderful. Warehouses are definitely worth it. Where's this one precisely? Oh, this one here. Okay, so that'll be for later, for when we're doing iron production. This one here is going to be worth it. What is this one making? Ah, this is the one that's gathering materials for clothing and such. That's going to be important. Warehouse here just finished. Perfect. This is to store some more things for making... actually, wait a minute. Is the granary up? Yes. Alright, this is actually here for, I think, wood and extra production from the nearby wood camp. So let's do that. We'll store logs and lumber. Alright. And there's another one going up next to it for extra capacity. So we'll leave that one alone based off of how the industry does. But we can also create a... we're going to create a... oh, right. A forester up here, and then we're going to have the logging camps come up here too. The logging camps are kind of centralized, so they can do some cutting down of trees here, and then they're going to be able to go up there. It's kind of outside of town, but I want it to be there. And I might be able to do it here too. But I just want there to be natural separation in the city with trees and things. It just looks nice. Separating industrial areas from the church, for example. Alright. Well, logs are coming in again. Not a great amount of them, but we are using a lot to build homes. And the rustic church is nearing completion with just a few more planks required. Unfortunately, I'm not able to build rustic planks for the rustic church, or import them, I mean. We have to cut them down ourselves. So that takes a little bit extra time. I love how the farms really look. Hopefully we're producing enough materials for them. Looks like we got a lot of flour in storage. Hopefully the windmills are also producing a lot of grain. Flour from the grains. Looks like the windmills are producing stuff. Oh, this bush could be in the way. There we go. And maybe the fence. Let's make sure it's working. It seems to be, though. There we go. Alright, we'll keep an eye on it, make sure it's functioning. I think these people can get through here. We'll have to keep an eye on to make sure every windmill is working at some point to make sure we have optimal efficiency. Right now we're producing, I think, more than enough grain. We've got some in storage. Some of it was in storage, so it should be okay. Alright. Wow, and food is actually increasing. We got like over 100... oh yeah, tons of bread, tons of berries. Good. So it is actually working. Looks like soldiers are regrouping. This must be like a permanent... it's actually blocking the stuff back here. I don't know what that's all about. Alright, the church is almost done. We just need about 20 more Actually, wait a minute, about 15 more planks. 16 in this. Well, less than that. Look at how much is being delivered. They got a lot on the way. So I don't know exactly how many are going to be needed. Oh, 38 now out of 50. 28 out of 40 now required. That's weird how that number changes. I don't know why it does that. Glass still needs to be delivered. Do we have any of that? I might need to change one of the warehouses to accept glass. Let's go ahead and have this one accept glass. We're not going to need all that extra storage for planks because they just get used right away. Now we're actually starting to make more than we need. They'll be taken right away, though. Okay, everything seems to be working. We'll need more planks to finish the military base. And we've got ideas to finish buildings such as this, the forester camp. And then we'll allow the people here to extract some. So let's do some more reforestation here before we allow them to cut. Ooh, I got an idea. We could use this whole area here for a forest. Excellent. Beautiful. Alright, so we'll use the forester then to cut down all these trees here and replant them in conjunction with the lumberjacks. So we'll make some nice extraction here in the center. And whenever they get a chance to plant those trees, the lumberjacks can come right over and cut them down. We'll kind of cut it down from the heart. That'll produce a lot of wood over on this side. Very nice. I think this is a glitch here. All these soldiers are regrouping. There seems to be like an area up here where people are getting trapped while they're coming to or leaving the city. See if we can zoom in on that somewhere. Can't zoom out far enough to see it. There we go. Oh, there it goes. Somewhere up here, people are getting trapped for some reason. I guess don't pay attention to that. However, I will say, pay attention and click or tap that like button and show your glory to Raptoria, too. I've been having so much fun in this series. I hope you have been, too. And I appreciate everybody with their support, so thank you very much for supporting our wonderful city and our citizens as they strive to be better every day. Look at that. Kind of on a hill there. I was trying to build it up there so people could build on flat land, or walk on flat land, but they didn't want to. Oh, it's really nice. You can see like the main area through town. Like a pathway there, and geez, that's cool. Oh, we built all this. This really didn't take too long. Maybe it did, but I guess with all the practice from before, it certainly feels good and familiar now. All right, let's assign a forester here. And he'll get to planting all those trees, and then the foresters, the loggers, will come cut it down. And we are starting to produce a lot more planks. And the church is nearing completion. Everybody's grabbing glass, it looks like. Looks like they're bringing it over. So that's 5, 10, 15 required. And that'll be the end of the church. The other things that need glass, I think, are the monastery, too. I think that's the only other building in the game that requires glass. And we'll build a wall around the church, too, to try to make it look a little bit more official. All of these buildings here kind of gathered around the previous church, so it doesn't look as pretty, but we'll make it look good soon enough. Let's see, what do we need more of? Everything's unlocked for the people. The kingdom will get unlocked when we have the towers completed. And the church is, let's see, 22. We'll do it for the clergy, then. Boom, job done. Awesome. I think I need to restart the game to get this error message or whatever over in the corner out of here. But let's see if the glass gets completed soon. Another building complete for the warehouse. Wow, wood is really coming in now. We made some good changes. Good. Good changes indeed. I like how this little neighborhood here has their own marketplace. I'd like to make a similar neighborhood to that one over here. Try to tuck it in like up there, but more precisely over here. Also more wooden bridges. I'm addicted to building little wooden bridges. I think they're so cool to get over small little things like that. Let's see if we can build one here. Only going to take 7,000 planks, guys. Let's see if we can shrink it down a little bit. Well, I think that looks the nicest. The most symmetrical, so let's build that. I like building little bridges over these ravines. I don't know. It's just... It's so cool to do. We're going to have to do it over this way, too. That forest is in the way. And essentially, we're going to cut that forest out of the way completely. It takes a long time for our people to arrive with goods, doesn't it? They've been saying they're going to deliver the glass for a while. They must be on their way. Let's make sure they're not getting stuck. There's been a lot of warnings and such to things. Some people are getting stuck going places. So some of the walls have been more of a problem than good, but I've noticed up until now, most of them were able to get through. This is actually the most amount of errors that I've seen, so let's actually pull this wall back a little bit. Maybe that'll allow the woodcutters out of there. However, with production going up, I'm assuming more people are making it to where they need to go. Oh, that's fine. That's full. Also, when I click on these things, there we go. Looks like people are having trouble going to the village center. I don't know what that means. Looks like the biggest problem actually is Warehouse 3. Okay, so we just need to move this out of the way. Just the wall. There we go. They should be able to get in there then. So one of the warehouses was stuck getting... Oh, I see. That's why they weren't able to get in there. So all of that glass that we're supposed to be building the church with, they're having trouble getting to. Let's see if that's still a problem. Warehouse socket 1. Well, that's not where anything is. Alright, let's move this wall away. Well, these were never a problem until now. I wouldn't have kept it like that if it was a problem. There's ways to fix this, though. You can just make little things like that. Alright, the church is never going to get complete unless the warehouse is fully functioning. So all the people who are trying to get glass... the mystery of the... Oh yeah, this was happening before. Okay, let's take a look at our map. Let's make sure we're not forbidding any transportation over that way. Looks like it's mostly down by the shore. Okay. Also, I need to go on a military quest again. Alright, so this is a mystery for me, and we're going to solve it today. So it says, I am stuck going to Warehouse Socket 3. So Warehouse Socket 3 is probably... Let's first of all get rid of this one. We only need the one for now. So people are saying they're getting stuck going there. I don't know who I am. It doesn't provide me enough information. Let's get rid of the wall to make sure that that's not the problem. If it were the problem, it should be solved now, but it doesn't seem like that was the problem either. Now people are reporting they're having trouble going everywhere. Actually, wait, the stone cutter was just full. That was the problem there. Alright, let's see if the warehouse has been fixed now. Oh, looks like it may have been fixed. It was the wall at the top then. Oh, there they go. Okay, they just weren't able to get it up here. They want to come in up here for some reason. And not over on the other side. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to put my wall back, though. There we go. Good thing we canceled the other warehouse. I don't think we need more than one for now. It is extra storage, though, for additional wood, if needed. So we can build one right here. Very nice. Alright, so now all the stuff is going to be repaired, or rather, built. So the stone cutter is full. We need another big stone construction project. Hey, we did it! The church is complete. Wow, look at all this. It's so overwhelming. I'm getting sick. Huh. Alright, hold on. Wow, look at all this new stuff we unlocked. Holy crap. Alright, and we've got a severe housing problem right now. I guess everybody's literally trying to live next to church. There we go. Alright, look at that. Now we got attendance for 133. Nice. Alright, this needs to be fixed. We really need these people to have different homes. Also, the homes need to be upgraded too. And I think the best way to do that is put a marketplace that's a little closer. So I think what I might want to do is put a marketplace maybe over here, just with a few goods. There's a marketplace here that serves this part of town. This one serves this part of town. So we should have one here to serve this part of town. And then we'll get expanding that way. Oh, and the bridge is being constructed too. Yay. Awesome. Alright, so it looks like that problem was solved. That's actually the first time of all the buildings that we have that I've seen any problem with the walls. So they seem to want to access the buildings from the backside, or from between. I stand by my walls, darn it. I like how they look. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Always improving. Always improving. Alright, we need these houses to upgrade a little bit over here. 18 people are lacking housing space. And apparently we have a food problem. 92 people without food, really? 32 bread and... Huh. Oh, and also clothing problem, too. I can't see half my stuff because I can't... This thing is in the way. Alright, well, we're on a quest for now. Oh, well, also, we unlocked this, didn't we? Yeah, it's cool. We got a trade bonus. Monastery's unlocked. Let's unlock the rest of the stuff. Cool, we can now build ourselves a monastery. And I think we've unlocked everything in the game except for the final thing, which is the kingdom bonus, which will be complete as soon as we build the fortress, which we're going to complete once we've got a lot more planks. Let's go ahead and build our other stuff now. Okay, so we're going to build the monastery, I think, up here with all your support. So if you want to see it, you know what to do. We'll have to build a bridge there, too. Luckily, we've got plenty of stone. Maybe we should start making stone bridges instead of wood, but wood looks a little bit better for ravines. So we're at least going to build another stone bridge, I think, to build up here. I think you guys are going to unlock that, so I'm hoping we do. In addition to that, we can build another fortress up here. But alright, anyway, let's get cracking with other things we got to do to fix everything. So let's take a look at our alert module. There seems to be an alert coming up to Village Center. Apparently some people are having trouble getting to the village center. I don't know what that means, but then also the stonecutter's full over here. So that means we need a storage warehouse nearby. There is a warehouse here, so let's assign our boys to store lumber, and planks, and stone. There we go. Alright, get out there. Grab that stuff. That'll keep us on track then. Looks like, yeah, there's stone on either side, so we'll be able to build a monastery, no problem. Ooh, you know what we should do is build a... Actually, let's make this. I need to build a another warehouse. Actually, we do have the warehouse over here, don't we? Let's have this warehouse store planks and logs too, but also finished stone. So let's do finished stone here, so we can build our eventual monastery and stuff. So let's do polished stone. Wow, still calling out those missions all the time. That thing's gonna end up covering my screen. Maybe a good game restart will fix it. There we go. Okay, so, yes, polished stone I want there. I'd also like for regular stone to be picked up. Planks and logs, too. Very good. Good to have these little industrial areas. That's something I've learned last time, is we should always have one of those. Maybe we should build another one here. Seems to be good to have a warehouse nearby. Wait a minute, I've unlocked the weaponsmith already? Oh, we did. Wait, no, that's a trade bonus. Oh, weapons, okay, never mind. Warehouse. Oh. I don't think I need to do any of that. I'll keep it all for me. Perfect, so let's build that to store additional stone. Also, iron is going to have to be stored. So we're going to have to switch a few of these things around. Wow, look at all that stone that's stored. Beautiful. So we're going to need some more storage warehouses for things. So the only thing is I'm stuck trying to go to warehouse socket 1. Oh. Minor problems, really. I mean, the whole thing could be lighting up like a Christmas tree, but it doesn't seem to be anything major. Alright, I do want to rebuild that one warehouse now. Now that we've got this problem solved. I need all the space I can get. Let's build the warehouse down here. Alright, let's do some decorations too. we go. Nice. Okay, I think we're ready to start building some large buildings, such as the Lord's Manor up here. That's going to be my own personal house, so we're going to have to buy that territory. So that way I can build up here completely. We'll wait, I guess, until we get another military quest done. So that way I can get some more free land. And then we'll just keep clear-cutting over this way to clear the lands for eventual neighborhood construction. So let's go ahead and cut down some things here. Just going to try to make as much space as we can. So the loggers will be busy for a while. That provides them with a lot of material. They just need to walk over there. Bridge is nearly done. Let's make Forbidden Land. You boys better take that bridge. I mean it. Oh, they're probably going to walk around knowing my people. Hopefully they just take the bridge. We'll make them so that way they do it later. Okay, so clothes are looking great. Food is looking good. I'm sure there's still a food problem. Not too bad, though. And housing, yes. Clothing and houses put together as clothing. Well, whatever. Alright, we're going to have to fix this weird cluster. That's probably the worst thing ever. I don't know what happened there. Everybody wanted to live next to that church. Must have extreme desirability. Okay, what's the next things that we're building? So the rustic church here got completed. That's just gorgeous. Let's add a few decorative things to this. Let's do some decorative trees nearby. And maybe a decorative bush. There we go. Should add a few of those. Okay, that looks great. Alright, we're going to have to still figure out something here. I thought we'd tuck the church in, but I'm glad we didn't. It actually kind of looks fine there, just behind there. I'll have to figure out something to put here in the meantime. Can't see what any of these things are. I don't know what's going on back there. Okay. Bridge is nearing completion again. How are we doing on that? Ah, good. Lots of construction workers, so now construction can take place much faster, and we've got tons of materials stored up now for all of the monument construction that we'll do. How's this one doing? Oh yeah, lots of stone being stored here. All that wood's being used right away. And homes will probably upgrade eventually. Alright, we need to back some of these homes away. That's going to create some major happiness problems, though. We need more food in order for that to be solved. What do we have? How do I do better with food? Let's see. Granary is not storing a lot of wheat, which is good because that means it's immediately being made into flour. So flour is being immediately turned into bread. Oh, this one seems to be functioning. There's 2 flour there. That one's spinning. This one, though, I haven't seen this one working. This one might be broken because of my stone wall there. We'll see. Let's try to fix that then. Let's see if they can access it now. Maybe. I was hoping they could walk over here and walk over it. This one seems to be functioning too. It has 4 in the inventory, so it is functioning. Yeah, maybe we could build another farm here then. Actually, yeah, we could put farm field down here in the ravine. That probably wouldn't work too well. Definitely want to produce some more crops, though. Looks like the forester is doing a good job. I see some trees growing. Let's build another one of those. We'll build another forester camp over here. There we go. So that'll bring in some more wood for us. That shouldn't be a problem. 20 villagers lack space for housing. But yet here it says 5 villagers are lacking housing. And if we go to the alert thing, people are not saying that they can't get to their homes. Is it a problem because maybe their homes are inside this building? Alright, well, we'll have to figure that out a little bit later. I'm going to have to bulldoze a lot of these homes away from here. I want them to be upgraded like these. So this is probably the problem there. This definitely needs to look a lot fancier. But I'm going to bulldoze that after we start construction over on the new village over here. Let's build another stone wall and make sure they stay on this road. Alright, the bridge is complete. Good job. Now everybody will take that bridge. And I'll probably swing everybody to go through the forest instead. Looks like they're going right into the forest to cut it down anyway. Perfect, we're starting to see the development here. We'll cut a path through, and then we'll start cutting out all these trees. We'll be able to build a village over here. We're kind of stuck up against the wall now because we've got so many buildings in such a small space here, but that looks just beautiful. Alright, let's see what we can do next. Oh wow, I can't even see what we can do here. Let's see. Alright, 4 villagers are lacking faith. There is attendance, so can only lead a horse to water there. Food is lacking. We do have plenty of food in stores, so it must be problem with distribution, so we'll work on that. Same with clothing. So I would like to build a marketplace over here then. Maybe this is where they're having trouble getting distributed to. We do have a marketplace here. That's selling food and such. Fish. Let's sell berries instead. Maybe that'll work better. It looks like clothing is being sold too. Alright, warehouse there. I think we're just going to build one here. Marketplace right out in front of the church. Let's build another one of those. Also, can we get rid of that old one yet? It's just an eyesore and I want it gone. We'll have to deploy troops again. Oh, that message is going to take up everything. I cannot get rid of this marketplace because I cannot scroll this thing up high enough to see the edge of the bulldozer. There's a little button down there. I don't know if I can click it. That's supposed to get rid of that. So I can't get the marketplace out of the way. I want to put like a fountain there or something like that with the new marketplace, but anyway, let's build a new one. We'll build a little market here. So I'll try to build it parallel to the church. And we'll have ourselves a little marketplace area here. Well, that's beautiful. So right next to the church could be a good spot for this. I'm going to actually leave some space for luxury goods eventually. So these small houses not upgrading, I think, means that they do have a lack of food. I'll make these all blue. Alright, last one's down. That should be fine. Kind of looks nice there, tucked in next to the church. We don't have a lot of room really around, so let's start construction with that. Alright, construction crews are on the way, bringing a lot of materials. Good. Okay, well, I'm really happy to see all this construction material here. We got tons of stone and stuff. It just needs to be transported around. And let's do the same here. Get people on that. Store stone, polish stone, more stone, and even more stone. And how are we doing here? Somebody's really having a bad day. This is one person freaking out. Oh yeah, they're in the corner of the map for some reason. Somebody's all the way over there. Oh, we got another mission to go on. Ooh, look at the town. Some sort of a glitch that puts us in the mountain. Weird. Alright, well, hey, the stone walls are not the problem for most things. So I'm happy about that. I get to eat my cake and eat it too. There we go. Alright, so next episode we're going to start on our Lord's Manor because we've got all the stone in the world in order to build up there. And start construction on a very nice looking our own home. And then from there we'll be able to build a bridge and a monastery over here. So long as you're showing enough interest in the series, we'll keep it going. And then once we've finished with that, we'll be more than ready to build our final little addition over here and finish up this whole town. Otherwise everything's just kind of a random space and mountaintops. We can build pretty much wherever we want, but I think I want to build near the coast and build some monuments up in the cliffs, and we'll call it a day for Foundation. All right, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for all your support, and I will see you next time for more. Keep in mind the game is early access, too, and if you want to get a copy of the game or a key, just follow me on Twitter and say hi. And I will see you guys soon. If the developers give me some more keys to give away, I'd happily oblige to giving them to you. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, all. Bye. Yay.